Hi and welcome again to Check It Out. Well, this arrived today from Amazon and I'm a little worried because, as you can see, the box is a little, well, bashed up. Big dent in the bottom there, and there's a hole here. Now I have cut it open, so just going to open it up and see if the contents are okay. So let's just... Now 90% of the contents is actually the paper packing, and the item itself is here, if I can get it out. And again, this box is looking a bit beat up, so if I can just get this to the side and get rid of this giant box. We can have a look at this. This is a triple fan radiator for my Threadripper sTR4 socket. It's one of the few that's available. Now, immediately I can see that it's already been opened at some point and resealed with tape. The box again is looking a little bit messed up. I can't see any real damage on it. So let's get inside and have a look at it. It's been quite a long time now since my last video, and there have been several very major announcements since that video went up. One of which is the announcement of the new Threadripper line, the 29 series. And I do have to admit I would really like to get hold of one of these. At the moment the system I have is running really well, and it's using a Noctua Tower cooler with a twin fan setup. Temperatures seem to range around about 50 idle, overclocked at 4 GHz, and they raise up to about 70 when under full load. But if I am going to look into getting the new Threadripper, I'm going to need something a little bit more, well, capable of cooling that particular chip. Which brings us onto this then. This is a Enermax LiqTech 360mm triple fan cooler, and it's a liquid cooler, of course. It's one of the very few that are available that actually have a dedicated TR4 socket fitment. On Amazon, on eBay, I searched everywhere, and these were one of the, well, one or two that I could find, very reasonably priced. And this one I got as an open box, as you can see, which meant it was nearly half the price again. What I am unsure of is exactly what's inside this box and if it's complete and if it's any good. Thankfully it was an Amazon supplied unit, so if there's anything wrong at all I can actually just send it back. And as you can see, this came all the way from Germany. So that said, let's get this open. First of all, this tab is already unhooked, so all I need to do do the same for these two. And let's see what's in the box. Now then, that's not all I need to do, obviously, because that actually folds over. How do you open this? Okay, it comes forward. Okay. And then that lifts up, and it's very well packaged, really good stiff foam. We take the pump out, and there you can see the fitting. There's a little bit of liquid on that. I'm not happy with that at all. Straight out of the box, it could be leaking. So let's have a look at the rest of the unit. I'll move the box out of the way. Now, is this actually leaking, or is that something else? I'm not sure. It's definitely wet. Definitely liquid on it. There's a lot of liquid, so I'm not exactly sure what that is. What I'm going to do, I don't really want to wipe it because I'm going to take a photograph of it. The rest of it seems okay. The actual radiator looks okay, so it looks like it may be something to do with the seal on the bottom, and that looks quite rusty just there. So, well, a bit disappointing this. Just to inform you exactly what this is then, the specification of it. The Enermax itself, as I said, is a 360mm radiator. It's rated at 500 watts TDP, so it's really well suited to the application of using it with the Threadripper CPUs. It has the pump built in, which is supposed to do, I think it's 450 CFM, which again is a really high flow pump. It's supposed to have a ceramic bearing, cosmetic nano PI bearing, 100,000 hours of use, 12 volt in power supply. The actual fans, which don't seem to have come with it, are supposed to be 120mm fans with twister bearings, and of course they're high flow, 12 volt again, 500 to 2300 RPM fans, and the airflow is supposed to be 102 or thereabouts CFM. Now, the actual noise level, it would be 28 decibels, but of course it can be zero because there's no fans in the box. I'm really concerned about this, why it's come like this, and I'm going to have to get straight back onto Amazon now to find out what on earth is going on. So I'm sorry if this is a bit of a disappointing video for you. It's definitely a disappointing video for me. I'm going to take some photographs now and then email the seller and see what's going on. For now though, thank you for watching.